Vice President Kamala Harris, now the presumptive Democratic nominee for president, faced a significant foreign policy challenge this week, meeting with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu amid ongoing tensions in the Middle East. The meeting, which took place on July 25th, came as President Joe Biden continues efforts to broker a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. In a statement following the meeting, Harris reaffirmed her unwavering commitment to Israel's security and right to exist, while also acknowledging the toll on Palestinians. She emphasized the importance of a ceasefire and the release of hostages, advocating for a two-state solution.
So I just had a frank and constructive meeting with Prime Minister Netanyahu. I told him that I will always ensure that Israel is able to defend itself, including from Iran and Iran-backed militias such as Hamas and Hezbollah. From when I was a young girl, collecting funds to plant trees for Israel, to my time in the United States Senate and now at the White House, I have had an unwavering commitment to the existence of the State of Israel, to its security, and to the people of Israel. I've said it many times, but it bears repeating. Israel has a right to defend itself, and how it does so matters.
The meeting underscored the delicate balance Harris must maintain as she transitions from vice president to presidential candidate, defining her stance on Israel and the broader Middle East conflict. Netanyahu did not mention Harris in his address to Congress on Wednesday, a speech she chose not to preside over, instead attending a pre-scheduled event in Indiana. Harris's approach to Israel differs somewhat from Biden's, particularly in tone. While Biden has maintained a close, albeit strained, relationship with Netanyahu, Harris has shown a willingness to address the humanitarian issues in Gaza and advocate for Palestinian rights alongside her support for Israel.
I also expressed with the Prime Minister my serious concern about the scale of human suffering in Gaza, including the death of far too many innocent civilians. And I made clear my serious concern about the dire humanitarian situation there, with over 2 million people facing high levels of food insecurity, and 500,000 people facing catastrophic levels of acute food insecurity. What has happened in Gaza over the past 9 months is devastating. The images of dead children and desperate, hungry people fleeing for safety, sometimes displaced for the second, third, or fourth time. We cannot look away in the face of these tragedies. We cannot allow ourselves to become numb to the suffering, and I will not be silent.
Her Deputy National Security Advisor, Dean Lieberman, in a statement reiterated Harris's strong support for Israel's security while acknowledging the need for Palestinian freedom and dignity.